see the parsley? I mean, those are such pretty breadcrumbs, so simple. Well, hello, my beautiful people, and thank you for joining us today. Today on Native Eats, it is going to be a simple day of showing you something that is so necessary. So today is gluten-free breadcrumbs, homemade. I created different ways to make gluten-free breadcrumbs. Gluten-free breadcrumbs are really fun because you can really get creative depending on what you're making. You can use potato chips, if it's something savory. And then some other things that I had in the pantry to show you are a little more eclectic, like these are bagel bites that are gluten-free and they have lots of seeds in them. So you would want to make these with something that, you could top them with seeds. Here's some traditional things. I've just got a loaf of gluten-free bread. This is our local gluten-free bakery, which I love. And it's the DeLand Bakery. Hey guys. And then this almond crackers. I have these around in the house as well. What I'm going to use today, just to simplify it, and you can do the same process with any of these ingredients. I'm going to show you how to make breadcrumbs with toast, and I'm going to show you how to just make breadcrumbs with gluten-free crackers. Really just the most important thing in this is your gluten-free bread product and your butter. And I like to add an herb. I always like to add an herb, and in this case, fresh parsley is my fave. And I'm gonna take you to the garden and show you that. Come on over here and we're just gonna quickly melt a little bit of butter. And of course, in the Native Eats kitchen, we always use some good grass-fed butter. And today we're gonna use Kerrygold. Probably about, depending on how many breadcrumbs you're going to make, a couple of tablespoons of melted butter. And you can use, your end pieces, doesn't matter. And we're just gonna get these toasty. So get them up to a toast. We're just drying these out. Now you need a food processor. That's the last thing that you need in this recipe, is you're gonna need a food processor, and we're going to put these crackers in. I'm gonna show you how to do these first. So what you're gonna do, let me give you some measurements here. We've got crackers. We've got about, 4 cups. These are great crackers too. For our first round of breadcrumbs, we need to go to the garden already and grab our parsley. But you don't need a lot. And make sure you cut your parsley down at the bottom, because you don't want it giving a lot of energy to the stems. We're just gonna put it in just like this. We're gonna save half and half, one for that batch and one for the next. If you wanna mix your toast and your crackers because you wanna get a mixed breadcrumb flavor, you could certainly do that. Just put your parsley right in there. This is about 2 tablespoons, maybe 3 of butter. I'm gonna put half of this in these 4 cups. So about 1.5 tablespoons is what I'm gonna start off with. Just crank her on. You don't wanna have like any hard cracker bites in your breadcrumbs. Make sure you pulse these really good, or blend them mix them really well. You can put like 1 to 2, it has a little hole, but I'm gonna just use the big one so I don't do this. But that's it. I mean, these look really pretty. It's that simple. Homemade, gluten-free breadcrumbs. And these are slightly drier. You can add more butter if you want them to be more buttery. But I didn't want them to be too buttery because they are breadcrumbs. Booyah, grab them out. Looks like we still have some good butter here. It's just they grind all weird in there if you don't. Just cut them up, some cubes. Bread is just one of those things, right? We're all drawn to it. And that's why you gotta go gluten. And then in with the whole stem and all the butter, the rest of your butter. This is about 2 tablespoons left. So we go on high. If you want to fancy it up a little, truffle oil. Truffle oil, by the way, is very strong, so you don't need a lot. These breadcrumbs smell really good. The truffle oil infused just really sets it off. These are the final of the breadcrumbs. Oh, and they're so soft and pillowy. So pretty, a little bit of a different flavor than the gluten-free almond crackers, a bit softer of a breadcrumb. You see the parsley? Those are such pretty breadcrumbs, so simple. If I have bread and I want a breadcrumb, I do lean towards the gluten-free bread because it's just so pretty. It just tastes really, really good. And then, but like I said, the crackers are just as good. This is a drier breadcrumb, the almond crackers, and you can infuse them however you like. And voila, that's it, guys. So I hope that all of your casseroles and anything that you want to put breadcrumbs on taste so much better now that you can actually get some breadcrumbs because you're gluten-free. And I hope this recipe helps you this year and all the years to come for your holiday baking too. So remember, guys, like, subscribe, and comment. Like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time on Native Eats.